Yo, hey guys, Ken Perman here, and I am back again with another product, and it involves my Jeep here, which is really cool. I've already got it taken out, but it's not just a windshield cover. It is, here's an example, this covers all your windows. So if you happen to be maybe car camping, or more importantly, maybe you're taking this somewhere you just don't want prying eyes to look inside to see what's inside your vehicle. Maybe you have this somewhere where you just want to keep the sun out, the eyes out, everything out. You just want to make sure that it's all covered. This is the kit for you. Now, inside the kit, you get this really large bag that will hold everything in it. It's pretty cool looking, and it's made of what looks like the same, pretty much the same material as all the other pieces, but basically and simply, you get instructions on how to basically install. You have the rear windshield curtain, you have your rear glass. Granted, this is showing a different kind of SUV, but for the most part, it basically walks you through all the stuff you need to do. It does show, which is really cool, is that, let me show you, because it's kind of cool how this works. I've actually tried it on a couple windows already, and in short, it has this metal ring inside. You've seen them for those little flexible tent looking things where you can flex and twist them and they have a memory and they'll come back. Well, yeah, they're here. They're on these panels. You can flex these. So basically it's a interference fit, as I like to call it. You put these in as best you can in the window, and then you just flex these little rings and shove them under the seals. Not so much to damage the seals, but they fit underneath the seals. Let me go ahead and get one of these. This is for the rear window. Oh, actually, I started with one and I didn't even show you. It's that guy right there. Can you see it? I've got it in there. I've got it basically interference fitted. Let me show it to you. It's right there. Let's get the other one in there. So I have the other side in, and then on this one, like I said, you just want to get this underneath the seal section here. You can pop this other guy right up and in there, right? Then all the windows are blocked out. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and talk about our front set of doors. And before I go do the front set of doors, let's go ahead and show you what it looks like from the outside. Put this over here, scrunch you down till you lock in, basically. Get this one in and lock it in. Now here comes with some of the funner stuff. Now this should be a pretty good little interference fit. Like I said, push this up, push this up. Actually, let's do this the right way, Ken. Pull it down, pull this down to fit up underneath. And there you go, right? Stuff that in there. Do the same thing down here. Shove this down, pull this down to fit inside. Actually, we need to scoot you over some more. There we go. To get you fit in there, pull this in just a little bit. Get you down like so. And there you are. Now there is that rod right here, but basically this is blocked in, locked in. That's it. All closed up. Half the side of the car is already knocked out. Let's do the driver's side real quick, and I'll show you that's how the rest of them go on. We'll get to this in this little bag later. This is for my windshield. All right. Now, so and that is done. That was a matter of a few seconds. I now have my whole car. As you can see, this whole side is blacked out. So here in the bag is my windshield cover. Yeah, okay. And this is super folded. Let's go ahead, let's get in and do it. All right, so we have that. We have this. Check that out. You've got basically blacked out. Hold on. All right, I can't make it totally black, but check that out. I've got a couple spots I just need to correct a little bit, but basically I have a blacked out Jeep. That window back there in the back, I need to do a little bit more touch up, but for the most part, this will keep all the prying eyes out. Check that out. This is about as dark as you can get, and I've got half the car. Now, I'm gonna show you one last thing, because you know the passenger side is just as simple as this side, but let me go ahead and show you the back of the car, and then maybe we'll just do the whole thing. Let's go. This is pretty straightforward. I like this one. So what you're gonna wanna do is make sure that this is set around the glass as it's supposed to, right? Kind of keeping all this little piece open. And then the one thing that I've learned is that due to the seal being right there, you can just pull this down and there it is. It's there. All right. I think this is for this guy here. And definitely You know, a little bit of light's gonna be fine. It's not that big of a deal. It's just for mainly everything. Let me close that front door. This is crazy. Wow, wow. It is so dark in there. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it is so dark in there. I've got one window left to do, and we're gonna do it, but I just want you to see that this Jeep is pretty much all blacked out. Okay, I don't know if you can see this. I'm just gonna do it. Let me show you something. Look at that. I gotta block the sun out. Look at that. Now, is it easy enough? Let's see. Okay. Like I said, there is a little bit of light leakage in the back, but tailgate's covered, everything's covered. Hold on. Look at that. You can see the little lights. You can tell. It basically just, those are the sewing marks, right? But at least you can tell, hey, there's it's sunny outside. But this thing, as you can see, or can't see, a couple little finesse spots that you can change up. Again, the intent isn't not to go completely pitch black. It's to keep the prying eyes and keeping it mostly dark, especially if you're sleeping potentially during the day. I gotta open this up. It's cool in here too, surprisingly. Yeah, it seems like it's also kind of blocking the temperature, except for my Jeep. The roof up top is collecting some heat. So let me open this up so you can see what's going on. I am very pleasantly surprised with how this looks. So pretty straightforward, pretty simple. At any point in time that you want to black out the inside and, like I said, keep prying eyes out, and or you know, sleep in your own car, and you want to keep, again, prying eyes out and just, you know, just keeping it a little bit more secure for you, this is the way to go. So guys, I hope this was helpful for you. I do appreciate your time, and I'm out.